mystery of Easter Island that you most likely do not know about. One of the things that's always amazed me is that literally in the middle of the South Pacific you find this very strange island, which not to mention is separated about more than 2,000 miles of sea from any large landmass. And on the island you find more than 200 of these megalithic heads known as the Moai, which until recently were thought to be only 10 feet tall, but come to find out they actually go 30 feet underground. This is actually very important because it makes even more controversy on the actual age of the Moai. Most mainstream archaeological textbooks will tell you that the Moai are around 500 to 1,000 years old. Now they got this age from carbon dating, but you literally cannot carbon date stone, which is what the Moai are made of. So what they did was carbon date the material around them, then guess that the material is the same age as the Moai. Now let's look at this whole thing from a whole new perspective, as proposed by this researcher and archaeologist. As we can see, the Moai are buried under literal tons of sediment. How is it physically possible for 30 feet of dirt and sediment to build up and cover half the statue in only 700 years on a remote island in the middle of the ocean? As proposed by this archaeologist, it simply is not. Another strange thing is, why on earth would you use your ancient sculptures in the reconstruction of a wall? Seems to me that the ones that built this were not the same as the ones that built those. Perhaps the strangest thing about Easter Island is that you find these all over the world. From the cloud people of Peru, to the bearded gods on Boa Island, literally all the way in Ireland, to the bearded gods in Mesoamerica, from this one, to that one. From the sculptures of Bata Valley, Indonesia, to the bearded gods of Central Asia. Like what? Who the Urfa statues in Turkey, to the ones in Göbekli Tepe, the oldest megalithic site in the world. And most of these, the story's the same. These are all the bringers of civilization after the flood. So, who are they?